Hello, everybody. It's Severaltable4 for another weekly update. That was a bit too dramatic. For another weekly update. No. Okay. There's really nothing special to talk about. I got your hopes up for nothing. So yes, this past week was chemo, and it sucked. I had pretty much all of April off, so it kind of sucked to get back to the old schedule of one out of every 3 week thing. I don't like feeling sick, and I really, really don't like making myself sick. Like, if there's a way to describe to you how you feel in general, not like just when you're taking the chemo, or at least my chemo, but just in general through the week. Imagine you have the flu, but like a really bad flu, and you have the power to stop it yourself, but you can't, because you'll die. That's what it feels like. Sorry if I keep doing this like every single week, but it sucks. If you're not feeling well, go to the doctor. Please do it. You don't want to do this. I'm not living the high life over here, believe me. Nope. Nope. But yeah, because if I don't take the chemo, then I feel good in the short term. And that's something that weighs heavily on your mind while your body is going through these awful things, because chemo destroys sense of smell and taste and sight and sound and everything. So it's not fun. But we got through the week, thankfully. I'm happy about that. I'm happy that it's over. This coming week is going to be business as usual with Katamari and Crisis Core. I put up a thing last week, but I didn't get that many. I mean, I got a lot of guys submissions. I think Christy was the only girl that submitted, but anyway, I need people to send me in voice clips. And the only voice clip, it's just you saying Eris. A-E-R-I-S, Eris, as in Eris Gainsborough. Now, some people might say, Badovi, it's Aerith. I've played Kingdom Hearts or whatever else garbage. No, the original game, it's Aerith. The only reason why they changed it to Aerith is because they're dumb. It's not pronounced Aerith in Japanese, it's Eris. And it kind of gets turned into the TH, but it was A-E-R-I-S in the original Final Fantasy VII, and that's what I'm sticking with. So what I need you guys to do, preferably girls now, because I do have a lot of voice clips of guys, but guys too, just send me a voice clip of you saying Eris, and you'll be in the video. You could use Dropbox or Google Drive or upload it as a video on private, and I'll take it. And a bunch of people have done it already. You'll be credited. Come on, please. And yeah, it's not gonna just be limited to like this week. It's gonna be throughout the Let's Play at this point. This week's videos, actually, this week's videos should get, maybe. Anyway, but yeah, so Katamari is going pretty well too. Mario Sunshine tomorrow, of course, and we've got other stuff lined up for fun times in the future with other things. So, I'm gonna be vague on that. Yeah. So the past week, all I really got, I got the Nendoroid that I showed last weekly update, and I had a lot of fun with it. If you want to look on my pictures on Twitter, I had a lot of fun with it. I also got the Darkrai Pokemon like 20th anniversary thing, so it came with a pin, and it came with fantastic looking Darkrai card, and also some Generations packs. And among the Generations packs, I got a nice Carbink, because it's not Fairy type. I like Carbink. I like the rock aspect of it. I also got a Jolteon EX, which Christy tells me is a rare card and worth money, so I'm going to be nice to this card. Also, I got Pokécrate last week, so we got like a Magnezone, and I got this Mandibuzz, which is pretty cool too. And a bunch of other stuff. I got Larvitar and things like that. I also got a Fates Collide pin like thing. It was like a Zygarde pin in 3 packs. So I got some okay stuff. Had a bunch of new cards out of it. Nothing particularly special, but I got the Larvitar, and that's important. And a Pupitar. No Tyranitar yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Also, I've been pressured into joining the Pokemon trading card game online, so I redeemed a whole bunch of packs, and so I'm gonna start doing that today because I had a lot of codes, but I got a Vaporeon EX and a Sylveon EX and a Sylveon Full Art EX and another Sylveon Full Art EX. Why do I get so many Evolution EXs? I have 1 Flareon EX and 3 Full Art Flareon EXs and a Japanese Full Art Flareon EX. Why? Why? I also have a real Vaporeon EX from that and the Jolteon now. I also got to make a Charizard, so that's cool. And a Greninja Break, which is pretty cool. So, got a bunch of nice stuff out of it, so I'll try it out and get schooled and stuff because I haven't built a real Pokemon deck in a long time. But John is doing it, so I have to compete against him. Really, that's the important thing, honestly. Let's see. So we got the Pokecrate. We also got the Loot anime, which was music themed. I think that was this week, maybe. But it was really cool. I was actually surprised, and we got this really nice blanket. You should watch the video. But I got this Hatsune Miku blanket, and it's big, and it's actually immensely comfy. It's actually like a really warm blanket. It's not that big. It's like a travel blanket or something, but it's actually quite comfy, and I like it. Yeah. Just to talk about weird stuff. Not weird stuff, but my stuff. So currently on my channel, all Let's Plays, die after like a few episodes, and I don't get annoyed by that ebb anymore. Although people have stopped commenting on the Crisis Core videos, which I have comment questions on because I kind of want to engage the viewership. But I understand that people either forget or they're doing it on mobile, and it's harder to comment because the mobile thing sucks. Or whatever. I do understand that, but Let's Crate's also dying. Gonna try to spice it up a bit, with the people, but that's just my own thing. That's not for people to view. That's just for more interaction or more, getting interactivity with friends and stuff. But yeah, like. I have like regular videos that are more watched than the current Let's Create videos, which has been unheard of till like the past couple of months. In general, viewership has dropped off like, I don't know, about 30%. That's probably just because I'm not doing anything Nintendo related anymore currently. It's a lot harder to get an audience when you're doing, depends who you are, but it's a lot harder to get an audience when you're doing like Sony or like products in general. That's just what I found. Nintendo draws in people for some reason. It's nostalgia. And they also have good games, but yeah. Depends what Nintendo also, because people didn't watch my Kirby things. But for some reason, my Loot anime unboxing videos are popular. I don't know why. I usually do them during chemo weeks because that's when they arrive, and it sucks. But people are like, "That's great unboxing, dude," and people watch it, and I have no why. Like they get like hundreds of views, or like the first one has over 1,000, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. I guess people like unboxings. That's just how people work. They enjoy seeing a surprise or something. I don't know, but I'm not going to complain, but I'm going to complain. So yeah, I'm not stopping Crisis Core or Katamari forever. I've been planning both of those for a while. I mean, planning a blind Let's Play isn't really planning with Katamari, but you know what I mean. I wanted to do it for a while. But I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why people go after the unboxing. Whatever floats your boat, kids. I do want to do more one-off videos in general. they're not gonna like take the place of uploads. It's gonna be like randomly put, but like I want to do first impressions on games that I have that aren't necessarily new. I'm gonna steal the idea from LP Squirtle King. He's been doing stuff like that for a little bit. But I'm kind of sick and tired of Nintendo giving me trouble with my review videos. So I'm gonna be doing stuff like first impressions of stuff I got from the Humble Bundle, and things like that. Because right now my Steam library has 500 games, maybe. That most of them were just Humble Bundle stuff. So, yeah, it's scary, isn't it? Humble Bundles is a really great way to get a lot of games that you're never going to touch. But I also have PlayStation Plus, so I get free games from that every month. Free games. I don't know what they're going to do. If they ever discontinue PlayStation Plus, are they just going to relinquish their hold? Because if you have PlayStation Plus and you get free games from it, you're allowed to play them for free as long as you keep your subscription. They're not free forever, unlike Xbox Live Gold, I think. So it's kind of like a caveat that you have to stay subscribed, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I've actually saved quite a lot of money through the free games, because I have played a lot of the free games, and also through the discounts and stuff that I get. I'm actually happy with PlayStation Plus, as some people aren't. I don't like the fact that most of the games, like for the past year, 90% of the free games have been garbage, and they also completely changed the system from when I got my PS3 a few years ago. Like it used to be a whole bunch of games, and they would just put in like a few more each month and cycle some others out, but they would have like a general stable of like reliable games. Here it's like, 2 PlayStation 3 games, 2 Vita games, and 2 PS4 games, and they all suck. But every so often you get a good game. Like we got Super Meat Boy, we got Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and Broforce was fantastic, and just a few things like that. But all in all, I'm okay with the system. I have gotten my value out of it, and I am fine with that. But I'm wondering at the end, maybe are they going to just say, okay, we're taking all our games back now? Like if they ever discontinue it, which they probably won't. They'll probably just keep it going because it's it's a cash cow. They can keep up, servers or whatever. Or they're just going to say, okay, just keep all the games you've had because technically you've paid for it month after month. I don't know. I buy it on a yearly basis, and it's less than, I always get it for less than the price of a full game. Like I usually find it for $50, like through a thing on eBay that's like you can find it all times. Like 1 year PlayStation Plus for $50. So that's less than the price of a PS4 game, and you get free stuff every month and discounts. So I like it. Some people don't. But yeah, it's just random thoughts that go in my head. But the reason why I got onto that topic is I would like to do more first impressions videos, and I'm going to put in the description my Backloggery account, which has most of the games that I have. I haven't updated it in about a half a year, so there's a lot of stuff that's not on there. But there's a lot of stuff that is on there. So if you want to go through that, and then I know it's going to be annoying. If you want to go through that though, and then suggest something that you'd like to see a first impressions video of, be my guest. I probably will do it. If I own the game, then I'm probably going to do it because it's not going to be hard for me to get a hold of it or make the video or whatnot. So yeah. Also, happy Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. To all you mothers out there. The only mother that I'm going to be saying Happy Mother's Day to, aside from my real mom, is Reina from Fire Emblem Fates. She is the best mom and the best waifu. The best, Reina. 10 out of 10. I'm happy. Anyway, I have an Earth badge. Yeah, I'm going to spend the rest of my day probably looking for Pokemon trading card game codes that I lost in my room, and playing on the trading card game online. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I say it as I always say it. Thank you for like support and everything. Just yeah, life isn't easy. It really isn't. And I really do appreciate the effort that people uh, put into trying to make my life a little bit easier or a little bit easier to deal with or to get through or distract me or whatever. Just the little things and the big things. It really does help a lot. And I hope that I'm able to. I mean, I've talked about this, and some people have said that. So, I'd like to. I hope that my videos are able to help you guys at least, get through the day. 15 minutes of your day. At least it's 15 minutes that's till the next day, and the next day brings new things. Um, yeah, just thank you very much for the support. It really does help, and uh, one day, there'll be something. Whether we make it or don't make it, we'll make something. That's their quote of the day. I have no idea what it means, but whether we make it or don't make it, we'll make something. It's been Sephiroth for the weekly update. Goodbye, everybody. Bye bye.